Welcome, my vassals, to Tyranno Plays Mobile Game. This time, we're gonna play some Sonic Dash 2, Sonic Boom. I actually already tried recording this game and realized that my audio was not recording because the microphone wasn't plugged in. I actually had to have one of those moments where I'm like, yeah, the audio won't record if there's not a microphone to record it. So, this is what I was doing, is I was doing this 1500 orb mission, talking about my love for Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, yeah, actually, I guess it would be. I like Shadow the Hedgehog, both as a character, and I like the Shadow the Hedgehog game. For the GameCube, of course. Anyone who's played the GameCube version knows that the GameCube version actually works. That just doesn't mean much. Yeah, I'll admit, Shadow the Hedgehog, it really did not need to be that edgy. I mean, he did not need to cuss whenever he died. I mean, we would have all been perfectly satisfied if he would have just, like, did the, Sonic Adventure 2 battle thing where he just screamed a random yo. Or, you know, if he tried to cast Chaos Control and then he just failed. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. But, what we got was, it was interesting. Shadow the Hedgehog, the video game, is my least favorite Shadow the Hedgehog, I will say. My favorite being the one from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So, yeah. I have also never... Well, I'll take that back again because I said this in the previous recording. But, I have never played, like, actually played, the, main... or the original... Well, it's the 2D game. I've never played past the first level in the 2D game. I played Sonic 1, Sonic and Knuckles. Those are the 2D games that I've got, and I only played the first level of them because that's all I had access to at the time. Chaos Blast! What was that? Something must be plugging in and plugging out. But, I don't know why my computer is doing that. That's not even the computer I'm recording game footage of. Oh, man. Here's a free revive. But, after watching the Sonic Boom TV show, I actually do like the Shadow the Hedgehog from that. He's not necessarily the greatest. I still like the, Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle better. But he's definitely better than the one from Hedgehog. And I am saying that, like, I really don't like that game. But, no, I actually do love that game. I've completed it almost 100% twice. And by almost 100%, I mean I didn't bother with the keys. That's all. I just didn't bother messing around with the keys because the keys took too long. My favorite level was well, actually, I don't really have a favorite level because they were all kind of, you know, about the same thing. My least favorite level was the bomb one where you gotta go around and you gotta find all the bombs, but, there's like 30 of them, and it's an open world map, and I just lost all my rings. This part involves moving. This part involves doing things in the real world. So, I mean, pardon me if I get quiet every now and again. Ah! I can't believe it did that to me. I made that. I cleared that. I cheated that, but I should have made that. Okay, what was in the gold box? Please say some red rings were in there. There were no red rings. Let's see. Sonic, Knuckles. Really, I don't care about Knuckles. I believe Knuckles, but when you start the game, you get 2 free characters. You get Sonic automatically, and you get to pick between, Tails or Knuckles, I believe. I think you get a choice between Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. I know Stick's hidden in there. A hilarious thing is, when I first saw Styx, I thought she was supposed to be Marine. What is my computer going on and on about? What is that keeps doing that? Some sort of... Hold on. Is it just not in very well? Okay, the microphone seems to be working just fine, so maybe it's one of these? Is my Vita hooked up? No. What is making that noise? Oh, maybe it's that. The computer was sitting on that. Maybe that'll put a stop to it. Well, I was right. Okay. That was my double hard drive, so. I have a double external hard drive, so. I got it from my dad.
You can't get away from me!
I don't use it a whole lot anymore, but I keep it around because you never know when you're just gonna want to do something a lot faster than Google Drive can do. Which is what I should be doing with the other video that I'm currently trying to get over to my desktop right now. And thinking back, that would have been a much faster way to do it. I actually have no idea what part of my Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 Shadow the Hedgehog rant thing I was on. But I can tell you guys that I can tell you Sonic 06 was bad. But everybody already knows that. I didn't like Sonic 06's story, though. Except the part that everybody complains about. You know, the bestiality. Even me, who can just lay back and enjoy a stupid story for the sake of, you know, it just being a stupid story the developers wrote. Even I couldn't get past that one. That one really bugged me. But I like the story that Sonic 06 went. At least just should have been an animal. Like every other character in the game. I honestly for a while, I couldn't figure out if 06 took place on Mobius or in the real world, and the complicated thing is, I had just gotten into the Sonic the Hedgehog comics, and so which by the way, those tell a very good story. If any of you really want to hear a well-done Sonic story, try the Sonic the Hedgehog comics. They are really entertaining. Okay, that was my fault. But, yep. I like Shadow the Hedgehog. In fact, if I could be any Sonic character, I would choose to be Shadow the Hedgehog. Even with the tragic, horrible backstory that makes absolutely no sense when you actually think about it. If you think about the story that happened, we're gonna... First off, we pretend that all versions of Shadow the Hedgehog backstory that are mentioned are canon. this includes Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06. Now, the question being, how did Mephiles and the Dark Hand, or, wait, what are they called, the Dark Hand? The Dark Arm. How were Mephiles and the Dark Arm on the same ship at the same time and never cross paths with one another? I actually was watching Tear of Grace play through Sonic 06, and he played that part of the story, and I'm like, wait, how did that happen? How was Mephiles on the Ark if Doom was already there? I mean, it really... I can't figure it out. Because, I mean, if they were both on the ship, wouldn't they have, like, you know, cross path and try to kill each other out of, you know, evil spite or something? Or work together to rid the world of all that's good? I just can't really figure it out. It feels like there's a little bit of oversight in the fact that every single game with Shadow the Hedgehog seems to retcon his story. That's about my only problem with the Shadow the Hedgehog character, is that they just keep retelling the story, and it makes even less sense every time they tell it. Because they always add a new character that doesn't belong there, like Mephiles. Now, Mephiles was a pretty good character. It's just, Mephiles was also a really annoying character. This is getting kind of ridiculous. Can't see crap. Oh, wait, I do have a boost that I could be using right about now.
Chaos Blast!
I am really focused right now. I am not focused right now. How long are we? We are currently 12 minutes in. There's a skip point right there. Alright. Well, that's my 2 cents on Shadow the Hedgehog. I'll probably play this game more just so that I can rant on and on about my stories about Sonic the Hedgehog. And how I've never enjoyed what most people call the true Sonic games. Because I could never enjoy them. Because I like the sense of speed that was created through the 3 dimensions. That couldn't quite be generated on the 2 dimensions. Because the 2 dimensions I always felt like I was going so slow. You know, sometimes you just gotta go fast. And sometimes you don't play the 2D game because you just don't feel like you're going fast. Alright, well, that's it. You guys probably have some toilets to clean. This castle's pretty big, you know. So why don't you all go get back to work, and I'm gonna go to probably take a nap. Because that's what we tyrants do, is while all of our servants are working, we take naps.